Welcome back, students, for our next question, that is question number 6 of TS Grade 1. See, I have written the question here in order to save the time. So let's start. The first transaction is Ajit started business with cash rupees 20,000. Cash is coming into our business 20,000. So the level of cash will increase by 20,000. Clear? Now, this 20,000 is given by the owner. So it is an internal liability for business to repay it. Clear? So the level of capital will also increase by rupees 20,000. Now frame a new equation. Positive 20,000. Level of liability is 0 and capital also 20,000. See, assets is equals to liabilities plus capital 2020. Now next transaction, he purchased furniture for rupees 2,000. We all know that furniture is our asset. So furniture is our asset of 2,000. आप फर्नीचर परचेज करते हैं, क्लियर? तो फर्नीचर अगर हम परचेज करते हैं तो आपका लेवल क्या होना चाहिए? देखो जरा ट्रांजैक्शन देखिए जरा, क्लियर दिस थिंग. Level of furniture is coming into our business, so the level of furniture is increased by rupees 2,000. Clear? Now, आप फर्नीचर खरीद रहे हैं, ये कैश का ट्रांजैक्शन है, तो आपके पास से क्या जाएगा? कैश. कितना अमाउंट कैश जाएगा आपके पास से? 2,000. क्लियर है? फर्नीचर खरीदा, कैश चला गया, ये ट्रांजैक्शन है. लायबिलिटीज पे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं क्योंकि क्रेडिट पे नहीं खरीद रहे हैं. कैपिटल पे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं, ठीक है, क्योंकि ओनर से रिलेटेड ट्रांजैक्शन ये नहीं है. अब देखिए 20 माइनस 2 18,000, हियर पॉजिटिव 2,000, लायबिलिटी 0 एंड कैपिटल प्लस 20. इक्वेशन देखिए इक्वल है 18 प्लस 2 20 एंड देयर 20. नाउ सी द नेक्स्ट ट्रांजैक्शन. ही पेड रेंट रुपीज 200. पेड रेंट, ठीक है, मतलब रेंट हमने क्या किया? पे किया. तो बताओ रेंट पे करोगे तो आपके पास से क्या जाने वाला है? कैश. ठीक है, व्हाट इज गोइंग आउट फ्रॉम द बिजनेस? कैश. हाउ मच? 200. नाउ द लेवल ऑफ कैश विल इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज? दैट्स बट ऑब्वियस, द लेवल ऑफ कैश विल डिक्रीज. नाउ दिस इज अ एक्सपेंस एंड ऑल एक्सपेंसेस बिलोंग्स टू ओनर, right? So we are going to do the treatment under the head capital. Now frame the new equation again. 18 minus 2 17, 800. Here no effect, plus 2,000. Here 0 and here plus 19, 800. Clear? Now again check out. Total of asset 19, 800. Total of assets and liabilities 19,800. Now the next transaction. He purchased goods on credit rupees 3,000. What is coming into our business? 3,000 level of goods is coming into our business. Goods is your asset? Yes, because after manufacturing of these goods, we are going to sell these goods in the market and we are going to get some money. So that's why this is the asset. What is the name of this asset? Stock. Clear? Purchase goods for rupees 3,000. So now tell me, your level of goods or level of stock is increasing or decreasing? That's but obvious. When the goods is coming into our business, the level of goods is going to increase. So increase by rupees 3,000. Now you tell me, 3,000 of goods you have purchased. Did you paid any amount for this goods? No. You promised that we will pay you later. See this credit transaction. That means you purchased a goods on credit. That means you are going to pay to that person, to that seller later. And to whom we have to pay later is known as creditors. Is known as creditors. Creditors are always an external person. That's why it comes under liability. So now tell me, is your liability is increasing or decreasing? That is but obvious. Our liability is increasing because we have to pay this amount later. So our liability is going to increase. There is no effect on capital because transaction related with owner is not there. Now see the new equation again. Plus 17,800 plus 2,000 plus 3,000. Here liabilities plus 3,000 and here capital plus 19,800. Check it out. 17 plus 2, 19, 20, 22,800. And here also 22,800. Clear? Last transaction. He sold goods, cost price rupees 2,000 for rupees 5,000 on cash. You are selling goods. The cost price of that goods is 2,000. So tell me what is going out from your business. An amount of goods going out from our business is 2,000. So tell me, the level of goods is increasing or decreasing? That is decreasing because goods we are selling. Clear? Less 2,000. Now, how much amount of cash is coming into your business? 5,000 cash is coming into our business. So the level of cash is increasing by rupees 5,000. Now you tell me, the level of cash is increasing now because 5,000 you are receiving. So plus 5,000. Now tell me, 2,000 is a cost price of goods and you are selling it for rupees 5,000. So how much profit you are earning? Profit of rupees 3,000. Profit belongs to owner. So 3,000 we are going to increase the amount of capital. Got the point? Profit से owner की capital क्या हो जाएगी? Increase. Now do the treatment. 17 plus 5, 22,800 here, plus 2,000 here, plus 1,000 here, 3 minus 2, 1, plus 3,000 here, then here 22,800. Now add this, 22 plus 3, 25,800, the total of liabilities plus capital, and the total of this 22 plus 2, 24, 25,800, the total of assets. So at last, assets is equals to liabilities plus capital. This question is solved now. See once again. If any problem is there, then you tell me. Come back, students. Again, this is question number 7. Hope there is no problem in question number 6. These are the transactions, so we are going to solve. First is started business with cash rupees 1 lakh. So how much cash is coming into our business? That is 1 lakh rupees of cash is coming into our business as the level of cash is going to increase. This cash is given by the owner, so our internal liability is also going to increase by rupees 1 lakh. Frame a new equation. New equation is plus 1 lakh, liability is 0 and plus 1 lakh here. Clear? This point is clear? Now, see the second transaction. Purchase goods for cash 20,000 and on credit 30,000. So the total amount of goods coming into our business is of 50,000. 30,000 cash, in cash 20,000 we are purchasing, in cash 20,000 of goods we are purchasing and on credit 30,000 of goods we are purchasing. So the total amount of goods coming into our business is of 50,000. We are naming it as stock. 50,000 of goods is coming into our business, so the level of goods is going to increase by rupees 50,000. Now, how much amount of cash you are paying? 20,000, right? Because that is a cash purchase, so you have to pay cash. Cash you have paid rupees 20,000, so the level of cash is going to decrease. On credit 30,000. On credit 30,000 means you have purchased a goods of rupees 30,000 and you told to the seller that you are going to pay an amount later. That means you are liable to pay to that person. What is the name of that person in accountancy basic terms? That is creditor, to whom we have to pay in future, right, for goods. So you have promised a creditor that you are going to pay later. So your liability is also increasing by rupees 30,000. That is an external person. This creditor is not your owner. So your liability is going to increase by rupees 30,000. There is no effect on capital because this transaction is not related with the owner. Now the new equation. What is the new equation? 1 lakh plus less 20,000. That is 80,000 positive. After that, stock of rupees 50,000, right? Creditors of rupees 30,000 and capital of rupees 1 lakh. Clear? Now see the next transaction. This transaction is a typical transaction for you. So listen very carefully. Sold goods for cash costing rupees 10,000 and on credit costing rupees 15,000. Both at a profit of 20%. Listen very carefully. You are selling the goods. Cost price of that goods is 10,000 and cost is 15,000. Listen very carefully. Costing means whatever the product you are selling, the cost price of that product is 10 and 15. That means total amount of goods going out from your business is of 25,000. Clear? So the level of stock is going to decrease by rupees 25,000. आपके पास से कितने अमाउंट का स्टॉक चला गया? गुड्स चला गया 25,000 का. Got the point? Now after that 10,000 and 15,000 cost of goods, you are selling it for 20% at a profit of 20%. How you are going to calculate? I'm going to do the calculation here. See, I'm going to do the calculation here. What is the formula? Formula is cost into rate upon 100. This is the formula. Cost into rate upon 100. This is the formula. Now, 10,000 into 20 upon 100. 20 is a rate of profit, 20%. 20% means 20 by 100. So now tell me, how much amount of profit is there? That is 2,000. This is a formula for the calculation of profit. Profit is equals to cost into rate upon 100. So 2,000 is the amount of profit for the level of goods of rupees 10,000. Now 15,000 of the goods you have also sold at 20% profit. So it is 3,000. Listen very carefully and see the amount also. 10,000 का जो गुड्स सेल कर रहे हो उस पे 2,000 का प्रॉफिट है and on 15,000 of the goods 3,000 profit is there. So the total profit on your goods what you are selling is of 2 plus 3 is equals to 5,000. 5,000 is a profit. Now you tell me whom to give this profit. That is understood. This profit belongs to owner. So we are going to increase a capital by rupees 5,000. We are going to increase the capital by rupees 5,000. Now you tell me how much amount of cash we are getting. Now you tell me how much amount of cash we are getting. 10,000 is a cost and we are selling it for at a profit of 2,000. 10,000 का cost है, 2,000 का profit है. So how much you are going to get? You are going to get 12,000, an amount of cash. Got the point? Now 15,000 is the cost price of the goods and 3,000 is your profit. That means total 18,000 you have to receive. But this transaction is a credit. but this transaction is of credit. That means you have sold goods on credit, and that person, what is the name of that person in basic accounting terms? The name of that person is debtor, from whom we have to receive in future, right? So debtors promise to you that debtor will pay you later this 18,000. Now you tell me, is debtor is your asset? Yes. Why? Because from the debtors we are going to get the amount, we are going to get benefit in future. So debtor is our asset, and we are going to increase an amount of debtor by rupees 18,000. Hope this point is clear. 2-3 times you have to see this transaction, right, in order to understand very properly. Now do the calculation, new equation, frame the new equation. 80 plus this 92,000, then here plus 25,000, here plus 18,000, here plus 30,000, here 1,05,000. Do the total. 15 plus 30, that is 135, and here 92 plus 18, 110, 135. That means the total of assets is equals to liabilities plus capital, both are same. Clear? Hope this question is clear. Welcome back, students. Now this is question number 8 of T.S. Grewal. Already we have covered in this video question number 6 and 7. This is question number 8. So let's start. First transaction is Mohan commence business with rupees 50,000. We all know that cash is coming into our business. How much? 50,000. Level of cash is increasing. This cash belongs to owner. At the time of closure, we have to repay this. So our internal liability, that is capital, is also increasing. So now the new equation is plus 50,000 is equals to 0 plus 50,000. Assets is equals to liabilities plus capital, both side equal, 50-50. Now see the second transaction. Purchase goods for cash rupees 30,000. As we are purchasing the goods, that means goods is coming into our business. We are naming it as stock. Stock is of 30,000 is coming into our business. So the level of the stock is increasing by rupees 30,000. As we are purchasing this stock or goods for cash, that means we are paying the cash. So the level of cash is decreasing by rupees 30,000. Got the point now? Goods is coming into our business and we are paying cash. Goods is our asset, so one asset is increasing and another asset, that is cash, is decreasing. Now see the new equation. There is no effect in liabilities and capital. So 50 minus 30, that is 20, positive, here positive 30, here no effect, and here positive 50. Clear na? 30 plus 20, 50 and 50. Next transaction. Purchase goods on credit rupees 20,000. Purchase goods. What is coming into my business? Goods. So level of stock is going to increase by rupees 20,000. Is you are paying any amount on this purchase? No. That means you have to pay later. You are liable to pay. Clear? And to whom we have to pay is known as creditor. So the name of this liability is creditor of rupees 20,000. Your liability is what? Increasing by rupees 20,000. This is external person. So external liability, no effect on this internal liability. Now see the what is new equation? Plus 20,000 here cash, here stock is increased to rupees 50,000. Here creditor is increased to rupees 20,000 and here capital is of 50,000. Again see the equation. 20 plus 50, 70 and here also 70. Now see the next transaction. sold goods costing rupees 10,000. Wait. Sold goods costing rupees 10,000. How much amount of goods of yours is going out from your business? 10,000. So the stock level we are going to decrease by rupees 10,000. Hope this point is clear. For rupees 12,000. How much amount of cash is coming into my business? 12,000. So your level of cash is going to increase by rupees 12,000. Now, cost is 10 and you are selling it for 12,000. That means profit of 2,000 is there, and we all knows profit belongs to owner. So 2,000 is our profit. There is no effect on the external liability. Now the new equation. New equation is 20 plus 12, that is 32,000 positive. 50 minus 10, that is positive 40. Here positive 20 and here positive 52. Add this 52 plus 20, 72, and here 72. Correct? Now see this. Next transaction. Bought furniture on credit rupees 2,000. Now tell me, what is coming into my business? Furniture. Furniture is what? Asset. So your level of asset is going to increase. Furniture. New asset. Right? The level of furniture is increasing by rupees 2,000. So here 2,000 increase. Right? You are purchasing this furniture on credit. That means you are liable to pay to that person later. Clear? This is named as creditor for furniture. Now you listen one thing. All listen very, very carefully. Here I have written only creditor and here I have written creditor for furniture. What is the difference? What is the difference? These minute things you have to see very carefully. Creditors are always for goods. Whenever we are purchasing goods on credit, we will use the term only creditor. But whenever we are purchasing any asset, at that time we have to use particular asset, right? So I have used creditors for furniture, right? So your liability is increased by rupees 2,000. There is no effect on capital because this transaction is not related with the owner. Again, new equation, plus 32 plus 40 plus 2,000, here plus 20 plus 2 plus 52. Check it carefully. Hope there is no problem in there. No problem. Now see the next transaction. Next transaction is paid cash to a creditor rupees 15,000. Paid cash. Now tell me, paid cash, what is going out from the business? आप कहेंगे cash जा रहा है? Correct है? कितना जा रहा है? 15,000. 15,000 of cash is going out from the business. Right now. To whom you are paying this cash? To a creditor. Why you are paying cash to a creditor? Because we are liable to pay this 20,000. But you are paying only 15,000. Yes, 15,000 amount only we are having this time. So that's why we are paying 15,000 only. So my question is your liability is going to decrease by 15,000? Yes, your liability is going to decrease by 15,000. Got the point? So we are going to decrease the liability by 15,000, and now see the new equation. Cash is going out 15, 32 minus 15, how much? 17, right? So 17,000 here. No effect on stock, 40. No effect on furniture, 2. But here the effect is there. Previously you are liable for 20,000. Now you are liable only for 5,000. Got the point? Now, no effect on this 2,000 creditors for furniture. No effect on capital also, because this transaction is not related with owner. Now the last transaction, salaries paid rupees 1,000. What is going out from the business? What is going out from the business? 1000 cash is going out from the business. Now this is the expense. Is this a expense? Yes. So the treatment of expense we have to do it under capital 1000. So the level of capital will decrease. Now do the calculation. 17 minus 1, that is 16,000. Here stock 40,000. Here furniture 2,000. Here liability is still pending 5,000. Here liability for furniture pending 2,000. Here level of capital is 51,000. Make the total please. 51 plus 5, 56 and 2, 58,000, and make the total 40 plus 10, 50, 56 plus 2, 58. Both the total sides are equal. Assets is equals to liabilities plus capital, right? See, in each and every question, with the first transaction till the last transaction, I am explaining you each and everything. What is coming out, what is going, is your liability is increasing, is your liability is decreasing. In this manner also you have to think by your own in order to solve the question more properly, so that no error will be there in your question, right? Basic accounting terms are very important. Firstly, you have to understand that terms, then only you have to try to solve the questions. Clear? Side by side, one by one, we are doing each and every question, and you have to do the practice of these questions. Clear now? If you will not practice, then you will not learn the concepts. Got the point? Clear? If still whatever the topics we have, whatever the questions we have covered, if in that questions you are having any problem, then do write in the comment section, I'll answer. Right? Thank you.